Well, today, a convicted killer found out his fate as a panel of judges decided on whether or not he would receive the death penalty. NTV's Alex Whitney has been following the case since its first day of the trial and brings us the details from Wilbur, Nebraska.
After the long wait, the decision is finally here. Aubrey Trail, the man convicted of murdering and dismembering Sydney Loofe in 2017, finally found out his fate today as a three-judge panel determined that he will receive the death penalty.
I won't say I'm sorry, as that would be an insult to you after what I've put you through, and I won't ask for forgiveness as I don't believe there is such a thing.
For 2 years now, Aubrey Trail has sat behind bars wondering what his fate will be. His options were few: life in prison or execution. Before his sentence was read, Trail chose to address the family of Sydney Loofe and come clean about many of the statements he made during the trial.
During my interviews with law enforcement and here in this courtroom, a lot of lies were told about Sydney Loofe. I was fighting a death penalty case, so telling the truth was the farthest thing from my mind.
While his statements contradicted much of his previous testimony, that was par for the course for Trail, who had a similar change of heart when testifying during his original trial. Trail has admitted to lying numerous times to protect his partner in the crime, Bailey Boswell, but his attorneys believe that today's statement was more for the family than anyone else.
I don't know what to think about what he said this morning, other than I do think deep down he wanted to give some solace to the Loofe family, and hopefully he did.
Sydney's family was in attendance for today's hearing. Her father came wearing a shirt with Sydney's face on the back, and on the front were the words that Sydney had tattooed on her arm: "Everything will be wonderful someday." Unlike his trial, there were no outbursts or words from Trail while his sentence was being read.
Imposed by the panel on count 1, murder in the first degree, a Class 1 felony. The defendant is sentenced to death.
Trail's attorney said they will be appealing the sentence, but they weren't sure if Trail had any interest in defending himself beyond his first appeal.
Nothing we would be doing. That would be, I think there are obviously going to be cases ahead of him where, nonprofits come in and deal with that sort of thing. That's not going to be us, and I don't know that that's anything he would even want to pursue.
Now, this story isn't over yet. Bailey Boswell, Trail's partner in the crime, who was also convicted of Loofe's murder, still has yet to be qualified for the death penalty, and she'll have her hearing later this month. Reporting here from Wilbur, I'm Alex Whitney.